Hello everyone, how are we this morning? Okay, I'm going to do my best to do this live without any children, but that possibly could be hard because they are playing just outside my window, so I'm hoping they're not going to be too loud. Just inviting some people, so just hang tight with me. If you do jump on, say hello so I know you're there and I know my comments are working. Okay, I'll leave it at that for now. There is just way too many people to invite. Hi Natalie, hi Anne, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I haven't really done a live for a couple of days. I'm very bad lately. I have things that have come up, and yesterday I had a bad migraine, so couldn't do a live yesterday. I was just really bleh. Ended up doing my whole public speaking thing though in the morning, so that was fun. But yeah, then I just crashed. Hi Shaz, how are you? Those that are joining me and don't know who I am, I'm Nell, and I'm a Blue Status Unique presenter. So I sell awesome makeup. Okay, so today I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a whole face, and I'm also going to use the amazing palette. Okay, so this is our Kudos palette, and they are nearly sold out. Can you believe it? Already nearly sold out, and it's not even halfway through the month yet. So this is the palette. I love it. I absolutely love it. There's so many looks you can do with it. So today I'm going to show you a bit more on what you can do with it. By putting it on your cheeks and on your lips as well. That's how versatile it is. So to get started, look at my face. Notice how I have a lot of unevenness and lots of blotchiness. Okay, that is because I suffer psoriasis. Okay, so anybody out there that suffers psoriasis would know what I go through. Okay, and I also have a lot of little veins here, and my skin is just not great. So foundation is my best friend. Okay, so I'm going to just use the Liquid Touch foundation today so that you can see how good of a coverage you actually get with it. Okay, so I've already primed my face, so I've used my primer. Now the reason why I did this before jumping on is because I like to let it sit for about 5 minutes before applying any makeup, and we don't want to sit around for 5 minutes waiting for that to happen. So I've already stuck it on. So I'm just shaking up my Liquid Touch foundation. I have my lovely Liquid Touch foundation brush, which is absolutely amazing. It's got like a little hole there. Okay, and this is how you apply it. Okay, it's so simple. It comes in a dropper. Okay, and you only need like 6 drops. Okay, it is amazing. Pretty cool. Okay, and then you just dab it on your skin and you go circular motions, and this is going to cover up like everything. It is truly amazing. Now it does go on wet but dries to a powder, okay, which is what I love about it, because it doesn't feel oily, and on your skin it really does feel quite nice, okay, because it goes on wet. So I'm just doing half a face so you can see what I'm talking about. But notice how it's covering up everything, okay? It is amazing. Absolutely love this foundation. And I sort of go between adding my concealer in with it sometimes. So if I'm really, really blotchy, or if I've got to go out somewhere, then that's what I do. No, it doesn't contain any chemicals. It is mineral based. Okay, so it is awesome. Really good and natural products for your skin. It's amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So that's why it's really good, because I suffer psoriasis, okay? So I get psoriasis pretty much all over my body. It is, you know, quite bad. And I find that a lot of things, if I put on my face, it makes me itchy, okay? And it makes me break out even more. But using Unique, haven't had that problem. It is amazing. Okay, so it has literally just covered up everything. Now, if I needed more coverage, which is what I normally would do, I would add in my liquid touch, not my liquid touch, my concealer. So I would add concealer with it. Okay, so I would just put that in with my foundation and put it on, which is awesome. Okay, but this literally covers up everything anyway. And it's only like, that is just one coat. Okay, so like I said, it goes on wet, dries to a powder. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so I like to get my powder concealer brush and just make sure that I get into those spots that we can't get in with the brush. So I go around my eyes. This brush is amazing. Around my nose. And then I will dab. Okay, dab, 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 dab. So that it really goes into those pores and sits flawlessly. Okay, so I'm just going to add some setting powder over the top so that it is less, just to mattify it and put it all in place so it's not going to go anywhere. So this is ultra fine, which is really nice. It's got a netting in there so that you don't make that huge mess everywhere, which is amazing. So there we go. Notice how it went on wet, but now it's dried to a powder. Okay, and it's covered up all of my spots. Pretty good. Now, if I needed to have any extra spots, then I can go over it. Like usually I would probably put it on my chin just to cover those little spots there. But it has covered up pretty well, so I'm not even going to bother today because I want to get to the fun stuff. All the colour stuff. That's what we want to get to. All the colour. Okay, so let's start off with contouring, I think. Let's go with contouring. Okay, so I'm going to use Cypress, which is our foundation at the darkest shade that we have for foundation. Okay, actually I think there's another one apart from this, but this is a dark shade. Cover that up. Okay, and that is called Cypress. Okay, and I'm going to use that to contour with. So it's a foundation, but I'm going to use it to contour with. So the way you would contour, I have a contouring brush, okay? So it has a fluffy side and it has a side that's got like nice thin sort of layers, okay? So this is how you contour. If anybody out there doesn't know how to contour, don't worry about my hair. It is like crazy today. Really fluffy. That's what happens when I wash it. What's everyone up to today? Any plans? I have my children all outside playing. So the way you contour is you want to go from your ear. So the top of your ear, make a hollow face, a fishy face, and see where your cheekbones pop out. You want to go just under it, okay? So from your ear, just under your cheekbone, where the hollow is. And you want to line it up with your eyebrow, okay? You don't want to go too far, too close to your lips. That just isn't going to work, okay? See what I mean? So it looks like I have really radical sideburns. But once they are blended out, it's going to give you that illusion that your face is a little bit slimmer. Okay, now if you've got a big forehead like me, you're going to want to stick it up here. Okay, because that also gives you the illusion that your forehead's not as big as what it is. Okay, and I also run it under here so that it also gives me that nice chip it out look. And you probably can hear my child out there. And then I also run it down my nose here. okay? Because that is going to make my nose look thinner. Okay, so I just like to put it just in the edge here, either side. Okay, it's going to make my nose look a bit thinner. And then you're going to want to use this fluffy side here and blend it out. Okay, this is how you contour. So you're going to want to blend it. So you blend it towards your hairline, but you don't bring it down and you don't bring it up. Okay, you're just blending it towards your hairline, just so it has that like shadow effect. Notice now it's really like, not like I've got sideburns. That is what you want. Now, if you find that you do go a bit over and you know, you end up being like a bit too much, you can go back with your foundation brush and take it where it needs to go. That's not one I used. Okay, so it can really cover it up. Okay, and that will fix it right up. Okay, so then you go to the other side. Can anyone hear my children? My children are just outside because I have a cubby house that's just right outside my door here. Outside my window, I should say. And that's where they're playing right now. Okay, so blend, 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 blend. Remember the saying, if in doubt, blend it out, okay? Because any makeup can be just blended out. You can work with it. Okay, so notice how it gives it that shadow effect to bring all the light to the center of my face, okay? And that's where you want to go. Okay, so I'm just blending that. So you can still kind of see it, but it's like a shadow, okay, which is what you want. Okay, so there we have it. So that's contouring, guys. If you need any more help with that, let me know and I can give you some more tips on it. Okay, so then we'll go in with blush. Okay, which one am I going to use? You know what? I'm going to try, haven't used it before, but I'm going to try this palette and use it as a little bit of a blush. So I might use this Alluring color, so it's a little bit darkish, but or maybe it's a bit too dark. We will see what happens when I blend. Okay, we will blend that one. Here we go. Not too bad. That one's a little bit, I think, how you going, but let's cool that down a little bit. And the way we will cool that down is, nope, try and find, okay, I'm going to use my organza powder. Okay, and I'm just gonna cool it down a bit. On this side, is that the side you're talking about? Because yeah, I thought the same thing. This side's not too bad. That's why I'm using this one just to tone it down. Yeah, I thought so with that side because I looked at it too and I was like, oh, that's a bit too much. There we go, looks a lot better. Okay, so I use that as a blush. So don't do what I did and just put too much on. Very lightly, okay? So very lightly, and it still works out to be a good blush. Now I'm going to use this one here, Unwavering, which is the pinky sort of highlighting one. We're going to use that as a highlighter. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. Very subtle. That is actually quite nice. Can you see it? It's like a pinky highlighter. I like it. It's very subtle, but when the light shines on it, you get that pink. I think that looks pretty cool. So there you go, eyeshadows that can be used multi-purpose. So I've just used it on my cheeks as a highlighter. And I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, so now I'm going to use it on my eyes. So I'm going to put a bit of eye primer on. So this is our eye primer. Comes in like a little bit like that. It's pretty good. This is going to stop the makeup, the eyeshadow moving around so much. And it's going to make it a bit more pigmented, and it's going to sit in place all day, which is going to be amazing. So there's the eye primer. Okay, so I'm only doing like a pretty soft look today. We're not going to go all crazy. So in saying that, I'm going to go in with Adored, which is going to go all over my lid. It's a nice pinky color, this one. It's a nice soft pink. What are you up to today, Jody? Got any plans? Are you still with me? Who's still with me? Say hello. Any plans today? What's going on this Sunday? I have a nail client later on, so I'll be doing nails. So there we go, nice pink. And then I'm going to get, I'm going to use this brush here, which is our cream shadow brush. I'm going to give that a little bit of a spray with my setting spray just to make it a little bit wet. And then I'm going to go in with the Unwavering, which is the one I used on my cheeks. And we're going to go in here with the corner. See that pop? Okay, so it's just really light. going to blend it together with this one. That's a beautiful soft pink. What do you reckon? If you like, let me get some hearts or something. I'm going to just use this alluring. I'm going to go under. Under my eye. And I'm going to bring it just to the corner here. Okay, in a V. I'm using the crease brush that you get with this Kudos. No, this is a crease brush. Okay, so it's very dense but pointy, so you can run it under your eye. Okay, and it really helps get into the crease and where you want it to go. So it's the crease brush that comes with the palette, and you also get a lip bonbon, which is amazing. Okay, so you get a lip bonbon, you get the crease brush, and the palette. I'm applying to this corner alluring, which is this color here. Okay, so far I have on my eyes, I have this one here, which is called Adored, which I put all over the lid. Then in the corner here, just to give it that extra shimmer, I've used the Wavering. And then just in the corner here, I'm using Alluring. Okay, and that's what I ran down under my eye as well. Okay, so it's just a soft look. Then I get my nice fluffy brush just to blend it in, get rid of any harsh lines. And there we have it. Okay, and then I will go over and I will just clean it up by using my brush. Just straight up, so it gives it that nice line. And there we have it, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice soft colors, but it has that shimmer and two-tone effect. And that is the beautiful palette. So like I was saying, you get the palette, these beautiful colors. Okay, this one you would use more for like a nighttime look, so you'd put, you know, a bit more of a darker color. And then you also get the crease brush, and you also get a lip bonbon of your choice. Okay, so there is 5 flavors to choose from. These are the 2 that I have, but there is 5 flavors to choose from, and you get all of that for $96. It's amazing because this palette alone, our palettes sell for $75, okay, but you can't actually buy this one. This one's limited edition for this month only, or while stocks last, and it's already close to being sold out. So if you want one, hit me up straight away because they are selling fast. Okay, so that's usually $75. The crease brush I think is around $29, and I'm pretty sure the lip bonbons are like $32. So you're pretty much getting the lip bonbon for free. That is how cool that deal is. But look at those eyes. Amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to now go in with my eyebrows because they look like a hot mess. And I need a new pencil. I'm near the end of it. I use it all the time, this pencil. It's my favorite. But I don't think I'm getting much more out of it. This pencil has now decided that it is empty. So I'm going to use my eyebrow palette. And let's fix it with that. So it's the same principle with using the pencil. You're still doing light strokes, and I'm using the liner shader brush. Okay, so it's nice and thin. Okay, and that is what I'm using to get it. These eyebrows. Okay, and remembering eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Okay, so don't sit there and stress when your eyebrows just don't look the same. Okay, because they are sisters, not twins. So do say hello if you jump on. Let me know what you're up to today. Beautiful Sunday day outside. My children are going feral. Can you all hear them? They're outside playing. I think Daddy is cleaning up a little bit. But that's kids for you. Okay, so I've just done the eyebrows using the eyebrow palette. Now I'm just going to use the back where the spoolie is just to blend it in. So fix up the hair, make sure there's any harsh lines. And I'm just fixing that up. Okay, and there's my eyebrows. Can't get over this shadow, look at it. It is a beautiful palette. I would have to say this is one of the best palettes they've actually brought out. So I'm super excited about this palette because it's just very soft looks, or you can do like nighttime looks. It's pretty much versatile. And I've used it on my cheeks. So see how I've got the highlight here? That is an eyeshadow that I've used. I've used a blush, an eyeshadow, which is the one I've got in the corner here as the blush. It's amazing, and I'm going to use it on my lips as well, so I'm going to show you what it looks like on my lips. Okay, I'm just trying to find, okay. Going to use this liquid dip and draw, okay, which is awesome. It's a purple metallic. We don't actually sell this one, but I do have, I think, 2 available. I am using this as a mirror, which is probably not the best option. Look at that. Love that beautiful, beautiful purple. And this dip and draw just goes on so good. So easy. Okay, so, and that will dry to a powder, okay? So it goes on wet, but then dries to a powder. Okay, so I'm just going to fix that up. And there we go. Okay, so that's my eyes done. All right, let me show you what I'm going to do with my lips. Let's go with, I'm going to find it. Where is it? Ritzy. No. Swagger. Let's go with Swagger, okay? Now, do remember when you get the kudos, you have a choice of the lip bonbons. The lip bonbons are very moisturizing for your lips. They are pretty much like tinted lip balms, okay? So that's, oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, they're tinted lip balms, okay? So these are the two colors that I have. This one here is called Red Velvet Cake, so it's a little bit sort of a pinkish reddish. It's very light though, so you know it's not overbearing, so it's just like a tinted moisturizer if you like tints in your lip balms. And this one's like a nice pink. Okay, so yeah, so that's two of the colors, but there is 5 to choose from. If you just like lip balms that are clear, we do have a vanilla milkshake one which is clear. Okay, so you can choose whichever one you want out of those, and you get the crease brush and the palette. Okay, and that is just amazing. And I've got 2 more to sell, and I get my selfie stand. Okay, so lips. I'm going to go purple because I want to show you what it looks like with the that beautiful wavering color over the top of it. So that is the beautiful purple. Swagger it's called. It's very moisturizing. I love these lipsticks. They are very moisturizing on your lips, okay? And then I'm going to go in and use my cream brush, and I'm going to use this unwavering to sort of make it a bit more of a pinky. So look at that. How nice is that? And that is with an eyeshadow from this palette over the top of Swagger. So I use this one here, the Unwavering, over the top of it. So I've got it on my eyes, which I've, you know, stuffed up the liquid dip and draw, but anyway. Still can see the beautiful colors come through with a soft look. Okay, so I just went with a nice soft sort of daytime look today, but how beautiful is that on top of the color? Like, amazing. So thank you for joining me, guys. Hopefully I didn't drag on too long, and just gonna spray myself with setting spray. That will lock in all my makeup today. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully you like the palette. And if you have any questions, let me know. And please share the video. Sharing is caring. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to be added to my VIP group, please put VIP in comments and I'll add you to my VIP group, okay? Because there's a lot of specials going on in there at the moment, so you might want to be on top of that, okay? And I think that's it. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're having a beautiful Sunday and relaxing and having a great day, and I will catch you all later. Thank you. Be kind to others.